Hello everyone, Gaming with Big Green, and we're here in Land of Jails, and I've been getting a lot of requests and a lot of questions on level 5 rallies, how to defeat the alligator. So in this video we're going to cover some tips and also some advice that probably help your account, and also ways to defeat the level 5 rally. Now, one thing I want to point out, if you look in the bottom right hand side, you will see I have Scorpion attached as my felon. That's going to increase my attack to my rallies, so just keep that in mind. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm throwing that out there because I'm not going to cover that because it's not a character. What I'm going to do right now is basically kind of give people tips on these characters and some really good information, because I'm making a change to my account as well, because with Generation 2 coming out, and I'm kind of noticing something about Generation 1, which is kind of, I don't even know, it's like, it seems like the legendary characters in Generation 1 were never meant to be nothing more than just rally joiners. So, like, because I guess it takes so long to get a level 5 skill, so the original damage in the first couple weeks, almost the first month of the game, is kind of not the real true damage you're going to be seeing from these rallies and from the high level stuff we're going to get into. Once we start unlocking level 5 skills and making sure that we don't have duplicate characters and increasing our damage immensely by these characters, especially with Generation 2 characters coming out, the legendary females, the 2 shooter, or the 1 shooter and the bomber that are coming out, they're amazing. Their stats, they're for an opener characters, oh my god, they are amazing. So the legendary girls we have now, the Rockstar girl and the Cowgirl, they're absolutely going to get downgraded. And looking at my current situation now, and looking at the Season 1 gear, and I said it in an earlier video, if you have their Season 1 gear, they're okay to use, and they still are. And I'm going to show you guys later what I'm talking about, because if I'm going to do like Ultimate Trial Cage, I'm probably still going to have them in my open and rally, because that will still allow me to use my epic characters as rally joiners, so I can increase the damage of my teammates' rallies. So I'm going to show you guys that in the presets coming up. But again, if you look at these skills, she's got lethal, and the bottom one is damage, and then her widget will apply damage to my rally. I mean, the legendary characters are amazing in arrest mode, because you got the 3 skills on the left, and that will also apply the widget skill. But these skills on the right are really good for these characters. Now, keep in mind the eye patch is, the bomb skill is a 50% chance to deal the damage, whatever you upgrade it to. But the epic characters cannot be overlooked. I mean, they have troop damage, and you know what I'm saying? Like, she's got such good skills. And if you actually take out the widget gear, the Season 1 gear, and I believe right here, it is 86,000. So if you take that away, because she doesn't have it, if you take that Season 1 gear away, that 4% increase of lethal, all right, 86,000, okay, if you take that away, my epic character is stronger. You know what I'm saying? All I lose is 4% increase of lethal, but her bottom skill right here on Night Spectre makes up for that. You know what I'm saying? I get more by using her. So even if you can't really upgrade them Season 1 widget gears, where we're at right now in the game, you might want to think about slowing down on them, because Generation 2 characters will be coming out, and there are 2, at least there's 4 characters coming, but the 2 you really want to grab and invest in. And yeah, lethal and damage, this one will give to your rally. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gives me 25% increase of lethal from that bottom skill. So instead of losing the 4% from the widget gear, I gain more by putting her in my rally. Now, even though it might not reflect it in the power above, is the damage you're going to be dealing with your troops. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving up 4% increase of lethal from the widget skill, but I'm gaining 25% or whatever. If I can get the skill up to level 5, I'll be gaining 25%. You know what I'm saying? So definitely something to take into consideration. Now, one thing I want to point out, like I was saying, I'm going to set this as my 6th like my 6th choice, my preset, because when I'm doing bear trap, I'm going to want to open with this, because yes, even though they're not as good as the other characters I just showed, and that if I'm going to do a level 5 rally, I'm going to use the girl with the whip, and you know what I'm saying, replace her with the blue hair girl. I'm going to bring this rally for my main rally for damage, but the other rally I'm going to use in the ultimate trial cage, because I'm going to open with 3 strong characters, but it's going to give me these characters here as a rally joiners. You know what I'm saying? I got level 5 skills on them. The eye patch I'm going to have shortly, but that's going to give me 2 characters I can add into my teammates' rallies to increase the damage, to also increase the points of them rallies. So that's one thing to take in consideration. Even though I have these characters, this is about how I apply them into my gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I open with Night Spectre because she's better for me and I'm going to get more points for her ultimate trial cage? You know, you can, but why do that? You know what I'm saying? I got a good enough character with the other 2 legendary characters where they're right there on power. I can swap them out. I only lose a little bit, but yet I gain so much more by being able to increase more damage or more lethal or more attack to another person's rally. So right now I'm working with my buddy Red Hawk. You guys all know him. If you guys watch this channel, he helps us a lot trying to figure out stuff, and he helps us with testing and stuff. So shout out to Red Hawk for helping again. So when you're doing a level 5 rally, again, you do not want to open with Mia, and I'm going to show you guys coming up in a little bit that when you open up with that original like opening rally that I just showed, basically Phoenix, the Hellfire guy, and Mia, you are bringing only 1 stat of attack, like of an attack buff, to a rally. Only 1 stat out of 3 characters that will apply any kind of damage or attack buff to that rally. So if you're using Phoenix, Hellfire, and Mia to take on a level 5 alligator, that's probably why you're not successful, because you're applying no damage to your troops except for whatever your 1 skill is with Phoenix. So I'm going to show you guys that again coming up, but also if you guys want to increase your rally capacity, your command center is how you do that. If you focus on your command center and upgrade that, that will increase your rally capacity. That will allow you to bring more troops, and again, your damage from all these rally joiners are coming from my troops, my character stats. Even though they're lending me their troops, but their characters are doing nothing. I mean, they can be doing something if they had level 5 skills, but they all have incorrect rally joiners, so that would actually do nothing anyway. So that's why it's important to bring the correct rally joiners. But if you guys can see my skills here, a lot of my skills are applying damage. You know what I'm saying? Even this one, okay, all my skills are applying damage. Most of them are damage, except for the one in the front that's going to be the HP. But every skill I have in there is applying damage to the troops that are in this rally. Now again, like I was trying to say, if you have a rally joiner, my damage stats, when I go to attack, I will also get more damage from rally joiners. But this is what I was talking about earlier, because it gets murky, because even though we have so many rally joiners, you can only bring certain ones. Like if someone was to bring Night Spectre, the next person that joined would have to be careful not to bring the same character, because instead of 25% increase of damage that she would apply to the rally, you get the 25 from the first character, and the second character will get nerfed to 16.5%. Now if you run, like if you have like say Samir, and he runs lower than 25% once he's leveled out at level 5 skills, that's going to be a lot lower percentage, because it gets nerfed to 66% of whatever that number is. So that's one thing to keep in mind, okay? Your rally joiners are very important. That's an extra way to add damage to these rallies. If you struggle and you've done everything you can with these characters, and even if you're free to play, I'm free to play. I do spend a little, but I'm mostly free to play, guys. I'm about to hit level 28. It's about what you do and how you do it. Like I always say in these videos, your next move matters, okay? Upgrading the skills, what characters you work on. That's why I put so many videos out. I really want to help people. Again, please go check out the playlist, guys, because what I'm telling you here is throughout all these videos. Okay, so especially the rally joiners are horrible. Once we start getting level 5 skills, these people will be getting kicked out of the rallies. Again, we're not at that point, but that's what I'm saying about this game and the complications with this game, which I really like. So we're just going to clear our mailbox so that way we can see when we have the victory or defeat pop up, and we have the victory. So really cool. Now again, I'm trying to get Red Hawk to join with a rally joiner so I can show you guys that skill real quick as we talk about more. And I want to probably cut this video down a little bit because I want to show you guys now. Right here is my skills. This is what you see here is very important. These stats and the stats below with the gear of the characters contribute a lot in these victories. Like I said, the characters matter, but also the gears you bring and how you upgrade really matters. And again, we have a lot of videos on our playlist detailing a lot of stuff that really excel your account in this game. So you can see I got a level 4 mastery on a level 73 bomber gear right there, and I got I think level 2 or level 3 widget on Phoenix, which again not really too much, but a lot of that stuff all takes into account when you're doing these rallies, especially high level rallies. So if you struggle, even with you bringing your best characters that you can bring, you know what I'm saying, with the maximum amount of damage, like if I brought this rally and I was still unsuccessful, I'd be reaching out to my team like this and asking them to bring, hey, does anyone have a rally joiner to help me? If you really want to beat a level 5 skill, I mean, you can always go down to level 4, but if you really want to do this and to really test your numbers and your strength, you know what I'm saying, and you are unsuccessful the first time, get a rally joiner. Have someone on your team that has a level 5 skill join your rally with that character on the left. So now in this rally, Red Hawk is going to join our rally with a level 5 Night Spectre. And we're going to take a look at the skill when it's applying the damage to the rally, so that way I can show you guys what it means to have a rally joining skill, because this is very important. And once we get him into this rally, we're going to show you guys what a level 5 rally joining skill looks like. So once their troops get there, you can see the countdown, and their troop gets there, still not there yet. And now that they have arrived, we can check, and there's the skill on the bottom left. So this will give my rally and all the troops in here extra 25% increase of damage. That's amazing, because even though I have the same skill up there, you can still have it. Now if there were a rally joiner down here in the bottom that's the same as Red Hawk with the same character on the left, that will get nerfed to 16.5%. So you want to be careful who you join with. Now Grey Hawk has an amazing character. Look at that, Phoenix, 5-star. Oh my god. No level 5 skill. Okay. Then he arrived? Yeah. So no level 5 skill on Grey Hawk right here. 5-star Phoenix. Like, if you guys are going to invest like this and get a character at the 5-star, I mean, at 4 stars, you can upgrade the skill to level 5. So if you're going to go full investment like that, do yourself a great justice and get that skill to level 5. Let's look this over real quick. Okay? So right here, troop damage increase. Stun and HP are the bottom 2. Okay? My next move is to get the top one to, I'm not going to touch the middle or the bottom until I can get that top rate skill to 25. All right? Because I don't need stun. I mean, I do, and like stun and HP are important, but this right here will increase my damage and make my rallies hit harder. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Especially with paired up with her 25%, that's 50% increase of damage to a rally. So very huge. You try to focus on the top rate skills. Now you see how I have hers too. She's at level 5 on the top right, and the rest of them were at level 3 or level 4, because you got to prioritize that top rate skill. I say it on all the videos, it's so important. Get that top rate skill up first before you focus on the lower stats. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Like, if I had that, if Grey Hawk had that skill at level 5, the level 5 Phoenix will be highly sought. Like, oh my god, please join my rally. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would want that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to tell them. I'm going to tell them to watch this video. you're gonna want to that character in your rally if that person has a level 5 skill. Like I got excited to see, and I'm like, oh my god, a 5-star Phoenix. Okay, we got 2 rally joining skills, but there was no rally joining skill. It's very important to try to prioritize that skill. Again, it helps your value on your team, and it also increases your damage. You will have 25% increase of damage on that rally instead of, you know what I'm saying, more HP and more stun. Now look, this is what I want to talk about. This is super important, so pay attention on this one. Look at the skills on the right, because the skills on the right are what get applied when you open a rally. She has no attack stats. They're all stamina stats. Hellfire, same, well, he has defense, stun, and HP. No attack stats. Phoenix, so a lot of people use her. So if you're bringing Phoenix, you got damage, stun, and HP. So if you bring them 3 characters in against an alligator like that, with them 3 characters as your opening rally, you're only bringing just damage. Where I bring the other characters, I bring damage, attack, lethal. With the Night Spectre and Eye Patch Girl right here, I bring so much more damage to my troops than the other one. Even though if the other one's rated with higher or more power, it's going off numbers that are not maybe applying to your troops. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you have a 5-star Mia, but if you use Mia in this rally, you're losing out on so much damage. If you're not successful and maybe check your opening characters. If you're using Hellfire Mia, that could be a big reason why, okay? Because you're not getting no damage buffs. You're eliminating a lot of damage buffs from your own rally. And again, these buffs apply to all the troops, all the rally joiners that join my rally. It's not their characters. The only character that matters that join my rally is if they have a level 5 skill, they're on the left-hand side, and they're applying a buff to my rally. Their characters, your characters, when you join a rally, do not matter, you all. I say this all the time. Your characters do not matter when you join, okay? I get no stats from you. You're lending me your troops. I'm applying my damage right here with my buffs. If you want to help further, get a level 5 skill and get a rally joiner in there and apply damage to the rally to help increase the damage to the rally. Your characters are not applying no damage to the rally unless you can work up to a level 5 skill and apply that damage. So just to recover, if you're trying to beat a level 5 rally, you want to make sure you bring good opening characters. No Mia, no Hellfire. Try to bring as much damage as you can to the rally. If you still struggle, try to get a rally joiner. Someone that has a level 5 skill character with the top rate skill on that character being at level 5, and that can bring that character on the left hand side to add damage to your rally. And you guys just, you know what I'm saying, make sure you keep upgrading the important stuff like your gear, your toves. Keep trying to apply as much damage as you can to your troops. It's very important. I hope this video helps a lot of people. Like I said, I've been getting questions about it, but that's the best way I can tell you just is your opening characters. They're very important. The damage you apply to the rally are very important, and rally joining skills, the level 5 skills, are super important. Okay guys, we're gonna have a lot more videos coming out. We have a lot of videos already on the playlist. Please everyone go through, check them out. We have tips on felons, on the cash flow, on character guides, stuff like that. Please check it out, subscribe, keep coming back. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it to a friend if they need help with rally skills and stuff like that. But again, I'm trying to help as many people as I can. I love the communities of these games, and we are a community channel. We're going to have ongoing videos. So guys, keep coming back. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful day.